Why not?
That angle's better.
right, came here for a little bit of a break. We're about a quarter of the way through the route. Show off this little mural here for this park that I'm at. What's up, Rebecca and Tiny RC guy? Got a giant monarch butterfly. Got a dragonfly. We also have one of our local birds, that egret right there. And then a hawk. It's pretty cool though. There are 5 of these laps total. We're going to go over to the next one over there. And then we're going to come back. How are you doing, Rebecca? We're going to turn around, cross the street, keep going. I have you guys sitting in this little basket right here for now. It's not ideal, but it works. I'm a water bottle propping it up. So I can get a permanent thing. And this will have to do. I think that looks okay though. Not too bad. Only when it gets bummed. Let's see if we can cross this street. Talking again. This next section here. This is fairly steep. I don't want you guys to fly out. Hopefully I can hold on with just one hand on the handlebar. So hug the corner real tight. We'll be good. All our speed going uphill right here. But it's not too bad. Not too long anyway. Downshift. We are in the clear. Yeah, it's not too bad. That smells like a skunk. I'm going to pause here and put this back here now that we're not trying to cross any streets. Just fine. day. It says it's supposed to start raining, but I'm not sandy clouds. So hopefully we'll be able to make this whole trip without getting rained on. That's the goal anyway. But a little rain never hurt anybody. Even if we do get rained out, we'll be okay. Help cool us off a little. It is on the warmer side, but not too bad at all. Fixing to come off the path here into this neighborhood. I usually like to just kind of spend some time in this area. It says slow down. But I learned my lesson here yesterday. I'm not going to turn down any of these streets to my left because they all go to a road that's got some needle pancake if I go down that on my bike. So I'm just going to stick to staying over here on the main street. Flag from the tree. Little windmill thing. That giant crack. Up to Blairmont. Somebody coming. We good. We're going. The sun is bright today. Down here roasting. Let's see where this road leads us. On to St. Cloud. I feel like a GPS. Making it back to the trailhead that we started from. Or I guess not the trailhead, but an entrance point. We'll continue our way. Cars coming. Nope. Nobody coming to hit me. Thanks for that like. Yes. About to have something that's not just houses for y'all to see. Although granted, it's still gonna be just water, maybe some ducks. Nice chill stream today. Got a there where that lady is in that bridge. That's where we're gonna be going. There's my blankets getting lifted out of my basket. Alright, I'm gonna set you down when I pass those dogs and that lady. We're coming up to this bridge up here though. I like this bridge. Got a turtle chilling over there. Sunbathing. No turtles on this side. Got a couple over there. There's a turtle. And there's one down there with the trash. If I can zoom in on him. No, I guess he's not there anymore. Moved along. Let's get y'all resituated. And we will move along as well. taking a break right now, getting some water. Sitting on the bench they have here. My haircut is all sticking out. Alright. Taking a break right now. Riding our bike around the park. Getting some laps in right now. We're about 4 miles into the 6 miles total. But took a water break, looking at some birds. Get you guys mounted back in here and we will keep going. guess I'm just gonna carry for now. I need to figure out a better solution for carrying out around this phone when I'm streaming that. Oh well, for now this works. Hello to the one viewer, how are you doing today? Alright, we are now entering the third lap. We just completed lap 4, and then we're backtracking. So going back down lap 3. That's where we're about to be right now. Gotta get up this ramp and then cross the street. There we are. Back to lap 2 and then all the way back to lap 1. Some ducks nesting right over there. Yeah, they like to switch up which loop they're on every day, but there will always be a bunch of ducks somewhere at this park. It's getting super windy. Close to making it to the back to the very start. Go down a gear, wind's blowing really hard right now. Way more nests than there are birds. Right here in some of these bushes. And you'll see a bunch of those little towers up there. Bat houses. All over the place. We like to promote bats here because otherwise mosquitoes take over. Bats are great at keeping them in check. So with all this water, you got to do something about the mosquitoes if you want to get taken by malaria or something. don't think that's where they're hanging out today. They might have moved entirely because there's supposed to be a storm coming. So perhaps they packed up and got out. Entering lap 2. We have another island where the birds will sometimes be. Let's see if that's where they are today. Didn't bring anything to feed them. It's not good to feed them bread every single day, but occasionally I like to bring some out and toss it. I'm gonna go a little bit downhill, which will be nice. Might get loud from the wind, but it'll be refreshing. Some birds are. You can see them right across the water on that island. Let's zoom in, but I'm trying to get over to that concrete area. Park there for a second. See if we can get a better view. Park up the bike. Get down there and see if we can't see any birds. Not a whole lot, a couple of ducks. Over there. Pretty chill little stream. Water's just coming from that pond over there. We got a couple of ducks down there under the bridge. Just chilling. Got a closer view of these ducks over here. I don't want to upset them, spook them at all. Alright, there's one right under there. Under the bridge, he's hiding. I went ahead and crossed. But I don't want to be right here next to him. That's cool. I just want to get a better view. Going up in the bridge. And a couple right here too. Staring at some ducks. There's the one right there. It's hiding behind the pillar. And they all ran away. Right under there. Oh no, yeah, there they are. Yeah, they like to live down here. Anyway, we continue going on our way. He's scooping out the pond. Down there. Making good time today though. I think this is one of our faster times that we've done for this course. Yeah, let's see if we can pick it up a little, get going. ahead and chill here for a second and get some water. There's an awfully sunny day here. Yeah, we are out here trying to get some miles in. A little warm, we got it. We're gonna finish up our lap here and then see what else is going on. Because there wasn't a whole lot going on here. Not really anything to see. Except some birds, but you know, birds are cool. Birds aren't all that people want to see though. Granted, this is really more about me just biking around more than trying to figure out exactly what everyone wants to watch. I need to get a mount so I'm not just holding it here like that. First of all, I'm going to fly off this bike the first time I hit a bump. It's also very tiring. I gotta watch me cross this street here. Didn't take this route yesterday because it's a little sketch crossing right here. Not too bad though. I mean, just 2 lanes in each direction. Go after this UPS van. Not scary. All right, we did it. They're playing soccer. Got some rain clouds up there. Let's see how long we can hold out before it starts actually raining on us. We have a little ways to go down this path right here. It's going to end up taking us to a college campus that has a bunch of really pretty trees. It's got a pond, and it just looks really cool. So that's where we're heading. But it'll be a little bit of a bike ride. Passing all these grade schools right now. Past some elementary schoolers having recess. Bam. It's gonna be a lot of this. A lot of grass and ditch and sidewalk. You're wondering why I have a blanket. I was trying to use that as a mount to sort of like support the phone so I didn't have to hold it, but it ended up like sliding deeper into the basket. So I'm holding it now, and now I also just have a blanket in my basket. I guess I won't struggle with hypothermia. It's already like 80 something out here though, so I don't think that was necessarily a struggle to begin with. We're passing, I think this is one of the local high schools right here. They're all right next to each other. They have the elementary, the middle, and the high school, all just sandwiched this turn right here, so I have to turn right. That would take us to where we're going right now. But that would make us cross the street and ride with the cars. We're gonna take this back route. It's gonna loop us under like the street and then right in the center where we want to be. And then we can go inside and maybe get some water or something, refill my water bottle. Pole vaulting track here, our court. July. Yep. Hello. Now, I've never actually been down this part of the path before. I just know where it connects. So, I've seen all this stuff before. But it's a nice, quiet little trail. Downhill segment too. Get a rest for a moment. And that signature blue right there is how you know we're getting really close to the campus. On your stream 2 days ago. Yeah, I think I remember you, man. You're like the only one here. It's still the same today. That's cool though. I do this for the love of the game. I'll eventually get people, you know? That's just how it goes on YouTube. There we go. And that bridge right there, it's gonna loop us under it and then connect us on the other side. Yeah, last time that you were here, I think I remember when you left, and that's actually, this is exactly where we headed after that. So, if this is the right bridge I'm thinking of. I might have to keep going a little further down. I don't think so though. Thank you for the 5 likes. Make sure that y'all like, hit that sub button if you feel like it. Yeah, this is where I thought it was. Perfect. Right through this mud right here. All right, new route unlocked. That is definitely the long way to get here from where I was, but it's scenic and it's a lot safer. No cars on the sidewalk. Thank you for 6 likes. I think that's the most likes I've gotten it so far, so new milestone. And a bird chilling down there, some driftwood. Now's the part where we get to stay off the road for a little bit. Well, not stay off the road, but get off the bike. We're gonna head inside here in a minute, maybe. If depends. Depends. I know there was a lot of construction going on here. Yeah. We'll see. See if it's pedestrian friendly. Giant buildings here. This is I believe it's like the student center for this school. All the students just hang out. It's where they have their like cafeteria type deal, while they're adjunct buildings or offices. It's the boring building, but it's a nice campus. We've dead-ended. Thought there was a ramp here. I guess not. We'll just loop back around. Oh no, we'll just go back down there. That's where we're trying to get anyway. Bro, when you've got 5 million followers, I'll be saying I wasn't here. Yeah. You'll be saying you were here, you weren't here. Be like my day one. Get down off this curb. Try not to mess up my pedal. We need to get over there. See this nature trail area. I haven't been here before. I don't know what nature trail we're talking about. Very bumpy. Now, I honestly have no idea where this trail goes, but we're gonna go down it anyway. It can't be that bad. Oh, it's a map, perfect. All right. So we are on this little loop right here. It's not too bad. We'll go down it and see what's up. On a new section, town to unlock, undiscovered skin. No bicycles or ATVs on nature trail. Right. Thought that was the entrance right here, to be honest. But I guess it's... Can't tell if it's that. So we're just gonna go up the exit and see where the entrance actually is. It does say no bicycles, but who cares? Hopefully there's not gonna be any trail cops. Okay. This is super bumpy. This is a strange trail. So 1960, you are so right. Yeah, I wanted to get a different type of bar, but this bike was such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up. It rides smooth, unless you're riding on this kind of trail. It's really meant for concrete. A little bird blind here. And a super steep uphill part right here. I'm gonna have to set y'all down to get up here. All right. To the left or to the right, where the roads fork. Nature Trail exit is that way. So that means this way is the road less traveled, right? So they always say to go down. This does not feel like a bike path or a path made for bikes, but anything is, as long as you just take the bike down it. Doesn't seem like anyone ever comes down here. Nice. I mean, I like the secluded vibes, you know? Nice little piece of nature out here amongst all the concrete. Looks like this route's about half a mile longer this way. It's not too bad. You need to make it interactive. I would love to do that, but I don't feel like there's enough people in the chat to really be able to do that. I mean, that's my goal. So I'm talking so much right now because like that's the part I enjoy, you know. The trail kind of disappears here. Making it hard to follow. Super bumpy. Try not to break my arm out here. Have to hobble back. Okay. This wasn't too bad. this is the exit right over here. Not the same way we came in, but it's the way we're gonna come out. Hopefully no one's waiting for me at the end of the trail here to be like, hey, get out. You're not allowed to take your bike. Doubt it. Super chill for the most part. All right, look at that. We have made it. Get up here on this bump. Awesome. I think we're gonna chill here for a minute. Some nice vibes. Nice and secluded. All sorts of animal nests up there though. Empty trash can. We got these benches, painting on it. Nice little art projects, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep going. See what else there is to be seen. Great exercise. Working up a sweat. All right. Push off. I want to figure out more ways to go live because it doesn't seem like, you know, I mean, I get bicycle, like just watching someone bicycle. Probably not the most interesting thing. You need to come up with, I guess, more of a niche or something like that. Not necessarily a niche, but figure out what kind of content I'm trying to produce. But I do enjoy these outdoorsy type things. Again, trying not to get hit by cars. Easier said than done, but there's nobody coming right now, so we are chilling. Enter, do not enter. No, we're not. I got hit by the car coming up behind me. Technically already on. Here we are. Made it to our destination. Not that this is really our destination. I have nothing to do here, but I just like the campus. I like biking on it. Some pretty cool architecture here too. I know there's dorms way over there. I haven't been to that side of campus before. I've always just stayed right here in the main part. going to be working right now. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it's working. Little coin fountain there. I don't know how many coins to throw in it right now, but oh wow, it's pretty. Get off for a second. Walk around the fountain. A little step right there for you. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to even like do here, to be honest, but it's a big campus. It's fun to walk around here. Right around here. I would go into that building right there because it's pretty big and there's stuff to do, you know, but it usually drops my connection when I do that. I don't want to leave my bike here. I want to put it somewhere better. But either way, I'm not going to go in because there's no point in going in there just to lose signal and continue on our merry way. Just wanted to show some of this campus. A decent place to come hang out. Now I think next time what I might do, I might load up my bike in my car and then take it somewhere. Because that way I could avoid all the transport, you know, figuring out how to actually get where I want to be, and I can just bike where I want to be. Bit of a bike ride to go now. See if I can't prop this up right here. That didn't work. That's okay. Do something like that. So I want to be able to have my hands on the handlebars while I'm on the main road. picking up a little bit of speed so we can get back to the trailhead that we got here on. We're gonna be able to make decent time. So yeah, we're not high gear. Go. Alright, we're off the main road now. I'll zoom out. Not very much. Leaving the campus at the moment. We're gonna move on and continue our way through this little city. But making our way through this part of town. Yeah, they have some nice trails there though. Actual nature trails instead of just a bunch of concrete. Go ahead and flip this around so I don't have to stick my arm out all the way. Look like I'm taking a perpetual selfie. We got cars in the lot. That cop over there. We're trying to get over to that gas station area. I'm not trying to go to the gas station, but in that area is where we're going. I would like to stop and get a Red Bull, to be honest, but I don't really trust leaving my bicycle just sitting out there like that. So we'll see. For now, we're just gonna head in the general direction, and we'll take it from there. You know, a nice little food truck over there. Lamar Halal. Something to be fire, bro. Getting back on the main road here. I'm gonna set you guys down to pass this bike. All right, bike has been passed. Now we're chilling. There's the McDonald's right there. Nice little office building. Where we're heading is right here at the end of the block. And grab a Red Bull. Get something to quench my thirst after a long bicycle ride. Something other than water. coming up by the, what do they call that, a hawk light? Pedestrian only stoplight. You ever seen that before? Alright. It'd be cool to get one of those electric bikes. Take a lot of this effort out of it, but you know, it defeats the whole point. You want to get some exercise, might as well actually get it. Now what I really need to get is a bike lock so that I can ride my bike somewhere and then take you guys inside and, you know, just chill. Let's see what the vibes are here. See if I can leave my bike outside for a second, run inside and grab a drink. But it doesn't really look like it. There's someone already there. We'll see. I really don't want my bike to get stolen. Let me go right here for just a moment. Better yet, we're gonna put it right back there. Out of sight, out of mind. We'll be back in about 60 seconds, hopefully. 2 minutes, maybe. God dang, my legs are weak. Too much biking. Myself a Red Bull. Alright. Really apothecary. Wow, 2 for 6. I'm gonna get two Red Bulls. Hell yeah. I love Red Bull. Yes, please.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
They went through, right? All right, thank you. Okay. Got some to sip on. And thankfully my bike is still here. A little worried about that. Didn't bring a bike lock. But we're gonna tuck our beverages away just like so. Take a sip from our water. We can keep going. Just a little bit though. Probably gonna end up wrapping it up here in a minute for now. I'm probably gonna come back live today though. Just I've already been live for almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go back, chill, you know, relax a little bit. Let my muscles rest. Because Jesus, my thighs are sore. Let's see. W bike's still there. Yes. Hello, Gabe. What up, man? Gabe's my fan, man. I know if I don't have anything else, I always have Gabe. You are one mod, you and Caleb. I'm waiting for these people to go, and then we're gonna get hit by a truck. W hit by a truck. We're gonna slow roll out here into the street. I hope I'm not interrupting your important job, but I'm actually right here next to you, so I can come visit you right now. I don't remember the name of this building, but it's that giant building right here. And cut it here so I don't take YouTube directly to my house. But thank you for viewing. I'll be back later.